Hey there, New Orleans injury attorney Brent Curie. So what is a Gasquet settlement? So that's a type of settlement that can be used usually in more serious cases. Let's say I have a client that cannot go back to work in the future and was making $100,000 a year, and I think because of his injuries and it's a young person who can't go back to work, I think a jury would award $5 million, for example. And if it was a commercial case involved in a company or an individual working for a company that caused an accident, let's say they have $1 million policy, and on top of that there's another $4 million excess policy. So what I can do sometimes is, rather than just going to trial one time, we can often settle for the $1 million primary that the company has, and they often want to do that because they don't want a jury to give $7 million to my client, for example, when there's only $5 million in coverage. So what would happen is we would settle for the first $1 million, and then we would reserve rights for all the excess policies, and then we would keep the original defendants in the case as nominal defendants. They still have to be in the case, but that way we can go forward, and then the jury would hear the rest of our case. Our client would collect the $1 million to partially settle his case, and then would go against the remaining $4 or $5 million, whatever excess insurance there is in the case. And that often works because the excess insurer wouldn't mind the case settling underneath them too, because then in that instance, their exposure is only limited to the excess insurance, and the original underlying defendant is protected from having to come out of their pocket. So see how interesting law is in these cases? We have all kind of stuff. Have a good day. Take care.